everybody. I'm so happy to be back here to tell you guys how to leverage Gem Social. So let's just get right into it. I'm already signed into our dashboard, and essentially I'm just going to walk you guys through the tool to show you guys how to book influencers locally or globally. So we'll just keep it plain and simple. So let's say I'm looking for foodies because I own a restaurant. I would just literally type in foodies or foodie, because it will be in their bio. Typically, if a foodie or a food blogger wants to be booked for collaborations at a restaurant, for example, or anything in that world, they will have foodie in their bio. So we'll put foodie there. Then we're going to choose creator. Sometimes you don't have to do this, just so you guys can have less options, because sometimes less is more, to be honest. It's just good to filter by creators because they literally signed up to be one. I'm in Houston, Texas. So let's say Houston. Put in the location that is relevant for you. Now, this is where it gets really important. I personally would recommend working with small creators. If you haven't worked with creators before, it's perfect to work with like an army of small creators than spending your entire budget or maximizing your entire budget for macro creators or even micro creators as well. Start with nano influencers just so until you get the hang of it, so you can get the right content market fit. You have the right relationships as well with smaller creators that are growing online, which you can see on our app as well. If you want to see if people are growing steadily, then our analytics do show that. So I'll get into that as well in this tutorial. Engagement rate is very important. Honestly, if you can book a small creator with higher than a 2% engagement rate, that is more beneficial than booking a micro or macro influencer or like celebrity kind of influencer with a low engagement rate. If you're working with local creators, small creators, you can work with more in your budget. Let's say you have a budget of $1,000. Then with micro influencers, if they're accepting rates are $50 to like $100 or even $50 to like $200 max, you can still get about 10 different pages locally talking about you. That goes a long way, especially if you get them to post on TikTok and on Instagram. And don't even stop there. Snapchat, YouTube, you name it. You want your name all over the place. Think about this as like your own PR, right? Work with small creators first. Let them be your PR system. Let them be your review system. Let them be your content driver. You're not just booking them for just the content. Like, you are hitting different pillars of your marketing strategy working with influencers. So keep that in mind. So I personally would choose higher than a 2% engagement rate and just go from there as well. So we got that in. You could choose the gender you prefer to work with as well. I'm not going to lie, just to give you guys some tea, I see high click-through rate when it comes to female. So if you are working with female creators, there's typically a higher click-through rate than working with male creators. But it depends on your brand, so keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to the data that's showing, I would want to put this in an order that I'm thinking about. What did I just tell you guys, right? Engagement rate, to me is very important, more than just the followers. So I'm actually going to put order by engagement rate. And then now you have, look at this, a Houston foodie couple, and don't be discouraged by the poor match, by the way. Gem Social is not a restaurant. So it's obviously like, why are you guys looking for foodies? Our ICP onboarding is set up much differently than how a restaurant would be. So don't worry about the poor match. This would be a good match if you're a restaurant, right? But even, I would be looking to work with them. These are suggested rates. Keep this in mind. This might not be their rate if you're asking for 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, content usage rights. So keep this in mind when you're actually like, oh, I see a suggested rate. I'm just going to offer them $114. No, that's like a baseline. Okay. So keep that in mind, but they're still nano influencers. They have less than 10,000 followers. They have a really good engagement rate, to be honest. Over 2% is pretty good, right? So, and they're a couple. So not only is it like one person, you would book, at a certain rate for really 2 people, because both of their followers combined might be based off the fact that they're a couple. So different kinds of people are looking at them. So I would save them. I would create a new collection, like, maybe you guys are having a rollout, for Valentine's Day, or maybe you're having a rollout for the summer. Right now it is April, so I'm going to just put summer campaign. Now you can save them to any kind of collection that you want, right? So I've saved them here. And you can always go back to reach out to them. But another thing I wanted to show you guys is their data. So Be data driven when you're selecting the kind of creators you're working with. Be intentional. It's not just the engagement rate and it's not just the followers. You have to think bigger than that. Are they growing online? What kind of hashtags are they showing up for? Now I'm thinking like SEO, but on social media, right? How are they going to show up in the algorithm? So while this loads, I'm going to just take a moment to get you guys to understand why this is important. When you are putting in on TikTok, places to eat in Houston, these people will show up, right? Because now I can see that their bio says Houston foodie couple. So they're ranking, they're showing up like that. It also says content creator. I do see a dip in their creator growth. So keep that in mind, but their creator income seems to be growing. So they might be charging more than that 114, right? And I said this before, they are a couple. So you got to think about they might be splitting this two ways, obviously, right? So keep that in mind. Now make sure you check out this data, but it looks like they're declining a bit. So, you can figure out how you want to negotiate, but this is how they're also showing up. And if you see, they're showing up for a lot of South Asian restaurants. So if you are a South Asian restaurant, this would be perfect for you to work with. So just keep that in mind, right? So you guys can explore this yourselves. You also could use our AI assistant to find creators faster as well. Make sure you're making data-driven decisions, save the people you want to work with. And if you're interested, shoot them an offer. We have a custom offer feature and I will walk you guys through that in the next video. Enjoy looking and searching for the right creators that fit your brand.